Okay, so today we are going to be talking about and looking at eBay's new dropshipping policy. It actually came out in 2018 and it started to affect basically every single seller that dropships from retail. Now, we, as of late 2018, we started personally transitioning everything over to wholesale suppliers, and we also released it to our SupremeCommerce students and members in fall 2018 as well. And since then, we have gotten dozens and dozens of sellers back on eBay's good side, back making tons of sales. In fact, a lot of SupremeCommerce students are actually making more, for one, bigger profits, and for two, more sales than they were before after having some time to scale with wholesale suppliers instead of retail. So looking at eBay's dropshipping policy, now I know in Australia they've not allowed retail dropshipping for a while. So basically what the eBay US did is duplicated the policy over to US without even really giving anybody a warning. So good news for you is we have a way to around that. I'm actually going to give you some suppliers you can use right after you watch this video to get started, and you can even use whatever eBay asks of you. If they've decided to lower, take away your top rated seller status or temporarily ban you from selling, pending you provide them, invoices or receipts or any other info you can give them regarding where you're getting your products from. So there's a couple things you're going to need to do, and I'm going to talk about it in this video and show you how. So when you buy stock from a supplier and work with them to send items directly to the buyers without handling the item yourself, that's dropshipping. Where you fulfill orders directly from a wholesale supplier is allowed on eBay. So that's what we've transitioned to completely. And we actually have over 350 genuine wholesale suppliers of some of the biggest brand names in all of North America, like Now Nutrition, Black & Decker, Stanley Tools. Like literally, we have a list. I have a list on my Facebook page, actually, Kevin. My Facebook page, I did a post about a couple weeks ago with a list of about, I don't know, 400 different brand names out of the 1,500 brands that we have inside our wholesale suppliers. So today I'm going to give you a couple, and one of the suppliers I'm going to give you, one is going to be unbranded products. They're technically not a genuine wholesaler, but they do have a legitimate dropship agreement, and you can actually get a authorized reseller certificate for them. And because they're the manufacturer, it still passes for eBay's policy. Another supplier I'm going to show you guys is a genuine wholesaler of food, health and beauty, vitamins, and a couple other categories, bath and body, and you'll be able to use them. You will need a registered business, so you have to have a business ID to create an agreement with them. Now, genuine wholesalers, they will need you to create real agreements, so you will most likely need to go get yourself a registered business. I know in Canada it's $80. In the States, it's around the same price. In the UK, it's also pretty cheap just to register like a sole proprietorship, just so you have an identification number for your business. That's literally the ultimate minimum basics you need, and then you can start establishing relationships with tons of wholesalers. We also have full automation software that syncs up to all 350 plus wholesale suppliers. It's insane. So what we're going to look at today is clearly wholesaling is allowed, as it says right here. Now, it does say purchasing them from online retailers or marketplaces that ship direct to customers not allowed, right? And that's where they're going to remove your listings. Your sales have dropped, or displayed them lower in search results. Sales have dropped, or remove them completely. Sales almost stop. And also limit you, restrict, or suspend ability to buy, sell, etc., etc. So that's all retail dropshipping in the U.S. And this is what we're going to look at today, because we've been doing this since late 2018, and now that we've had it in full effect for over half a year, we're absolutely crushing it. So that's what we're going to give you guys today. So first supplier we can use is Costway. Now, this is the supplier that they're not a genuine, technically a genuine wholesaler, but they are the manufacturer of almost all their products. And if you live in the U.S., you can establish a genuine reseller agreement with them. They'll actually give you a certificate of authorized reseller certificate, so you are technically and legally allowed to resell their products anywhere you want, right, including eBay. The only downside to that Costway is they don't carry brand names, right? They're unbranded, or they're their own brand, and they allow you to resell. But the good news is their prices are extremely low on a very, very large amount of their products. Their prices are so low, you'll be able to use the method in one of our videos, perceived value, where you're finding the lower 10 to 20% of a product, right? So you find, let's say, a dog bed, and most of them sell for $40 to $50. you get one from Costway for 25 or 30, then you come in and list around the $40 mark instead of the 50, you know, the lower price range, and do your own listings on eBay. For one, eBay loves that when you're listing products that don't already exist on their platform, because you're giving them, not only yourself, a new way to make money on eBay, but you're also giving eBay additional products with the new UPC, et cetera, for them to make money on as well. So they love that. So does Amazon. So to set yourself up with Costway, as of March 2019, they are like legitimizing and actually fully releasing the dropship program, but you can actually get in early if you've already been using them. All you have to do is send an email to service@costway.com and say, we'd like to sign up for your reseller agreement, and then you'll be good to go. They'll email you back with your certificate once you give them your eBay store link, your name, and your business name, and you're good to go. Now, they charge tax when orders are shipped to California, so they don't charge tax in almost any other state, which is really cool. And then another really cool thing is you're allowed to use their images, their descriptions. You can also make better descriptions. When I use Costway, I do my own descriptions because their descriptions aren't always the best. You can definitely do a lot better. Now, a really cool thing they're releasing as of March 2019 is a tiered discount for their resellers. So the more order volume you have per month, the more discounts you're going to be able to get. So if you start to use them heavily, you know, using them more and more and more, you'll get better discounts. So so all you have to do is send them an email, say I want to be a reseller. You have to have your store link, etc., but you'll be able to sign up for Costway. We have videos on our channel where we actually look at listing products from Costway, so I'm not going to go through that now. This is just specifically for the eBay dropshipping, for you to continue your dropshipping business on eBay. And the best way to get back on eBay's good side, if they have limited your account in any way, is to call them and ask them what they need from you. So don't go assuming you can send them this or send them that or send them an invoice, because if they didn't ask for that, if they're looking for some other form of documentation from you, you need to ask them first. So if you get them to tell you, say, can you tell me exactly what you need, and you need to explain to them, we are using wholesale suppliers. Next thing you'll need to do is, if you are doing retail, is delete all of your retail dropship products, disconnect SKU-Grid, DSM, any other scraping and inventory management tools that you're using, you're going to have to get rid of, because that dropship from retail locations, so when an item ships from an Amazon warehouse, you upload the tracking, eBay's going to know. So you cannot trick eBay, right? The only way to do it is to do it legit. So you have to get rid of your retail dropship products. Create agreements with a couple wholesalers to start, and I'm going to show you 3 companies that you can get started with. One, Costway, where you can use them. They're a manufacturer. Create an agreement with them. You're good to go. They ship everything out of a California warehouse. So really good thing about that. The only other thing left with eBay's dropshipping policy is the multiple ship from location. I guess some people are having issues with that as well, is the multiple ship from location. eBay still thinks you're dropshipping from retail. So when you do a listing on eBay, and you're using Costway, every time you do a product listing, make sure you put the California zip code for Costway's warehouse in your listing for the ship from location. That will have you covered when you're listing products from Costway. Now, Bangala, next supplier. These are the categories they have products in. They're really good in these 4 right here: grocery, health, beauty, vitamins, and eco-home. So they're a genuine wholesale supplier. They have a dropship agreement. They have real wholesale pricing on brand name products. Thousands and thousands of brand name products, right? You can actually see them right here. So Earth Therapeutics, Plantiva, that's a big health brand. Happy Tot, one of the biggest. It's actually a newer company brand name, but it is pretty big. And then we have Ultimate Baker. They have Bob's Red Mill. Like, they literally have some of the biggest health, beauty, food, and grocery and vitamin brand names in North America. Their gold membership, I think it's $80 for the year, and you'll get an additional 5% off of the already wholesale pricing, which is really cool. So all you need to do is, to get yourself set up with them, is create an account and then apply for their dropship program. So you can just click dropshipping services right there, and gold is what you want. See 5% on all orders, and they also give you an extra 5,000 SKUs for products that you can dropship. Not a lot of difference between gold and platinum, really. I mean, unless you have your own website, then you can set up where you can set up a website like a Shopify and connect it directly to Bangala and do a full integration. You don't really need to do that. If you're doing eBay, clearly you're not doing that, so you just want to do gold. But you will, like I said, you will need an EIN, which is a tax identification number. And don't let the word state confuse you. They will accept you if you're basically anywhere in the world where you have a credit card and a bank account, right? If you can place orders on their website with a Visa or a MasterCard or whatever, and you have a registered business, they will accept you as a reseller, and you will become an authorized reseller of Bangala products. And they have thousands, tens of thousands, okay? Next supplier, and I know you're going to be thinking, what the hell is this? This is AliExpress. I'm going to show you something. Let's go to United States. Because they are they're not a retailer, right? They're technically a marketplace, which if you look at eBay's policy, it actually says right here. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Okay. Any other retailer or a marketplace, right? But this is why you don't want to use them first. You don't want to transition from retail to AliExpress, but you can use them down the road after you're set up with, I would go Bangala first if you have a registered business. This will legitimize you the most, and they will be able to give you invoices and an email, whatever you need to get back on eBay's good side. So this is actually going to be number one in line for you, Bangala. Number two is going to be Costway, because they have a single ship from location, and they're a manufacturer, which clearly eBay will allow you to drop ship from a manufacturer just the same as a wholesaler, and they have one ship from location, and they give you an authorized reseller certificate when you sign up for them, right? Bangala's main ship from location is actually Washington. They have 3 other warehouses, but the main one's Washington, so you will be fine if you just use Washington zip code for Bangala's main ship from address as the ship from address when you're listing products from Bangala. Now, the AliExpress method. This is going to be after you've got back on eBay's good side. You got a couple listings or a bunch of listings, and you've been selling for at least 30 days or more using real wholesale market sellers or a manufacturer, right? Then what you can do is come over, go to AliExpress, pick a category. Let's go sports and outdoors. So you can pick a category, and what you want to do is click ship from. Do not group similar products. Ship from United States. So you're basically going to be getting from a wholesaler or a manufacturer, because there isn't really any brand name products on AliExpress. It's going to be kind of a similar method to Costway of finding products on eBay already selling, and because you're going to be able to buy them from AliExpress but ship from the United States, right? You will be able to sell on eBay.com using AliExpress and ship in a standard time frame. No, not China shipping, right? And we have a video that covers this in complete for how to list these products and how to do the research, but you will be able to list these products. So you could literally just take this fishing lure, 10 centimeter fishing lure, whatever, search it out on eBay. If most of them are selling, let's say $5, $10, $15, you're going to pay 60 cents and free shipping from the US. You will be able to absolutely crush it. And all you need to do is every time you do a listing, you will need to message. You want to look for sellers that have lots of feedback, like good AliExpress sellers, and make sure you're on ship from US, because you'll be able to send them a message and say, where's the address that you're going to be shipping from, right? What US address do you ship from? Can I have a zip code? So when you do the listing, put that zip code in your listing. So you're bypassing non-retail, you're bypassing the multiple ship from location, and you have genuine wholesalers like Bangala, a manufacturer like Costway, and then you can make some extra money on the side and grow your business massively just using these 3 distributors, right? Just these 3. You'll be able to do absolutely insane. You'll also be able to get back on eBay's good side, and with the authorization letter from Bangala or invoice, whatever eBay asks of you. So that's about it for this video, guys. I mean, this is everything you need to know to get back with eBay. If you've had any issues with it, dropshipping in 2019, 2020, and beyond on eBay, you need to use wholesale suppliers or manufacturers that allow you to resell their products like Costway, and you guys will be able to absolutely crush it. So if you want to get access to our eBay Secrets to Successful Dropshipping, over 350 genuine wholesale suppliers like some of the suppliers that we have make Bangala look like they don't even exist, because some of the suppliers we have almost 500,000 products SKUs of all the biggest brand names, and this is categories, you know, beyond what Bangala or Costway can offer you. It would be like sports and equipment, electronics, home improvement, home and kitchen, appliances, and things like that. That's where our 350 plus wholesale suppliers come in. And we have full automation software for the suppliers. It's absolutely insane. So if you want to get in now, now's your chance. Hit the link below this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.